Good evening, friends. Welcome back to my channel, Infinite Trade. My name is Robin, and let's do a Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis for tomorrow. So today it was an amazing rally led by the HDFC Group. So I hope everyone knows the story. So due to the merging, it shot up like anything. HDFC and HDFC Bank both tanked around 10%, and hence Bank Nifty is high, and hence Nifty is also high. So before we proceed with the analysis, just we'll see the things that we discussed in my yesterday's video. We'll just reiterate it, and we'll check if there is any change that needs to be done. So this is the channel that I showed in my yesterday's video, and we expected that Bank Nifty will take a resistance at this point. So this point happens to be somewhere close to 38,000, whereas right now we have closed around 38,600. So that means it is crossed this particular channel, but is it going to sustain or not is something which we'll have to look for. Second thing is based on technical analysis and based on price action, so this is our all-time high, okay, and this was the second high that we made. So this happens to be a lower high, and this was a low, and this happens to be a lower low. Okay, so right now the price action is still indicating bearishness, and based on the FIS data, we were also saying that it is still a supply zone because they have been continuously selling in the cash market. So right now, since last 2 or 3 days, they have been buying in the cash market, and today also they are net buyers. And I'm just checking how much. Okay, so they have bought for about 1152 crores. Not a significant amount, but yes, there is a change. So from continuous selling, now they have moved to buying in small amounts. So let's see what can happen next. So firstly, there is a resistance somewhere close to 39,400. Okay, so even if Bank Nifty touches this point, and if it starts reversing slow and steadily, still it would be considered as a bearish price action only when it breaks this high and starts closing above this, and staying above this will ensure that this lower high and lower low formation is not there anymore. So then they may start forming price patterns like higher high and higher low. So for that, they can give a dip something like this, and then something like this, and then something like this. So when we'll get this confirmation, it is only when we close above 39,400 and we stay there for at least 3 or 4 days. Will ensure that the price pattern is changing, and from bearish trend it is moving to a bullish trend. And likewise, even if we check Nifty has rejected right at the resistance. Okay, where is the channel? Strange, I had the channel, but I don't know where it went. Yeah, it came back. Cool. So yeah, so this is the upper trend line or the upper channel, and it has already shown some signs of rejection. So next, what can happen is, obviously whenever you see such kind of a bull candle, there is a high possibility of a gap up. So from here we have been opening with a gap up very often. So tomorrow, in case if we open gap up, and if we do not fill the gap and make some kind of a doji candle, this can turn out to be an exhaustion gap also. Okay, so whenever there is an exhaustion gap, what happens is when the low breaks, the price falls down. So we'll see if that happens, or is it that Nifty is also changing the trend, is something which we'll have to understand. but I'm just hoping that the trend change will not happen that early, because FIs always prefer buying at lower levels and selling at higher levels. But here, if you see this entire space, they have been net sellers. Only this place is where they have been net buyers. So this doesn't seem to be good, or this doesn't look like this is what FIs do. It is nothing like that. So they usually buy at lower levels, they keep on accumulating things, but nothing that sort of happened as of now. So we'll see. So I'm expecting that we may take a resistance and we may come down definitely, but when it will happen definitely when everyone will become bullish, is when they'll take the market down. Okay, so let's start doing our analysis for tomorrow. So this is a participant wise open interest. So if you remember, in my Telegram channel I had noted down that I'm expecting FIs to book some long futures and add some shorts, but it is totally opposite. So they have created long positions in futures and they have closed some good amount of short positions. So they are still bullish in the index. Okay, so right now their long to short ratio in index is trading at 76%, which is huge, and we may expect reversal anytime soon. So usually the reversal happens between 75% to 80%. So I'm keeping a watch on this. And if you look at the call option, their net long in the call option, it is about 27,000. So good quantity. And put also some long. Yeah, so put long. It's a very small quantity, so will not really bother. This can be a hedge to their future positions. And what is surprising here is their positions are getting decreasing day by day on stock futures. So this again indicates some sort of reversal. And because see, imagine if they are buying in the cash market, so obviously in the derivatives they can still be bullish and make money, but they're not doing it. Okay, so keep that in mind. So either they are hedging the cash portfolio, something is definitely happening, but stock futures is not that bullish like what it was around 10 to 12 days before. And if you look at pros, they have heavy call shorts and heavy put shorts. So they're expecting a range bound market. And looking at FIs, it looks like they're expecting a gap up so that they can book. But overall, what I feel is Nifty is at resistance, and Bank Nifty has a stiff resistance at 39,400. So since both of them are near to their resistance area, there is a high possibility that we may see profit booking anytime soon. So that's all about the participant wise open interest. So the data from FIs still look bullish, and pros are expecting a sideways market, is what we can understand. Let's move back to price action and quickly check what are the levels that we are supposed to trade tomorrow. So this is Nifty. So things are going to be very simple. Okay, so let me quickly put some horizontal lines. So I'm doing all the analysis live. I did not do it before. Okay, so there's a line at 17,888. Okay, so this will act as a support. Okay, so if we see Nifty by any chance breaking this level and doing a retest like this and coming down, we are definitely going to buy a put. Our target will be somewhere here, somewhere close to what is that point? Let me just see. Let's put a horizontal line. Okay, it can come closer to 17,600. Okay, but it is better we can exit somewhere close to 17,650. But 17,600 happens to be a support, and it is also some the closing price. So closing price acts as support if it is a gap. And in case if we open flat and if we break this high, okay, which is the PDH, we'll definitely attempt to buy call. But since Bank Nifty has room, I would prefer buying a call option in Bank Nifty rather than in Nifty. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So it is not that you cannot buy a call option in Nifty, but Bank Nifty has to drag Nifty because it doesn't have room on the upper side. But whereas Bank Nifty has room, so it will move flawlessly. So just keep that in mind. And any significant gap up may definitely turn into profit booking. So we'll wait for a 5 minutes red candle, something like a doji or something, and if it breaks the low, we're definitely going to buy a put and we'll exit somewhere close to 18,000. So expecting a gap up around 18,200 just in any case if there is a possibility. And if it comes for a profit booking, we are definitely going to buy a put for a target of 18,000. So right now I just checked SGX Nifty, it is trading close to 18,190. Let's move on to Bank Nifty. See, Bank Nifty is trading above the resistance and 38,050. So let's consider 38,050. So below this, we are going to buy a put and we do not have much room. The direct fall can come up to 37,200 or 37,000 if we break this level. So when I say break this level, see, we are in a bullish scenario at the moment. So don't expect that a candle is closed below and you immediately go and buy a put. It can halt here and take a U-turn and again continue upside. So we'll not get trapped into a situation like this. So when I say break, it should break this, it should retest this, and then it should break this low further, which indicates that it is forming a lower low, is when we'll buy a put option. So keep that in mind. And in case if it opens flat and breaks the PDH, definitely we are going to buy a call option. So first target would be 39,000 and then eventually 39,400. Okay, so after 39,400 we'll have to do a proper review of everything and then decide if it is going to continue the rally upside or whether it is going to take a halt for a couple of days and then maybe come down. So we'll have a check on that. So all that you have to do at the moment is both in Nifty and Bank Nifty, this particular range, this will be a no trade zone. Okay, do not trade in this because they can enjoy the premium decay. So the market will be sideways like this. So what we'll do is either we'll wait for it to break on the upper side or wait for it to break down on the lower side, and we'll look for a price action something like this on the lower end. So this is my view on Nifty and Bank Nifty for tomorrow. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let's meet in another video. Till then, take care and bye bye. And just wanted to tell you all something. So I did not trade today. It was an amazing rally. If I would have traded, I would have definitely made some good money. I did not trade today, and I may not trade for some more days as we are testing our algo that we made. So we're hoping that everything would work out soon as I planned, and I'll keep you on updating with the algo that we are building. Okay, thanks for watching. Let's meet tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.